Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Felix from Podcasting Secrets, and today I want to talk to you about medicine that you got to take. That you got to take in life, that you got to take because a doctor prescribed it to you. So I've been reading this book called The Daily Stoic, and it's basically daily advice, basically, that from people that follow Stoicism and their perspective on how to live life. And one of the questions that was posed in the book was, why do we never challenge or fight back against the doctor's orders to do something painful in the name of healing? Meaning that if a doctor prescribes you physical therapy that's painful, or this prescribes you nasty tasting medicine, or prescribes you a surgery for the benefits of healing yourself, why is it that we never doubt their intentions, or why is it that we're more likely than not to follow through with their orders even though it's painful? And I'll get to how this relates to life and their explanation for all this in a second. So yesterday I took the day off because we want to take our daughter to spend all day with our daughter. My wife and I, we took her to the Long Island Children's Museum. Super cool to go on a weekday because it's like completely empty. You had all this time to kind of run around, explore and everything. She had a great time. And my wife stays at home with her, and I'm always, I'm in the office. And what I recognized was during this whole day that I was spending with her was I had no stamina, I had no endurance. I was like falling apart. I was mentally and physically super tired, and I wanted to be fully engaged. I wanted to be fully present with her during that day, because on the outside, I want to be seen, as a good parent, someone that's present, that's with their daughter, spends time with their family. I want that portrayal, right? And on the inside, I know how important it is to be present with your children, and how important it is for their to be well adjusted and for their growth if their parents are around and the parents are a part of their life. And I want her to obviously grow into a young adult, and an adult that is well adjusted, that has support from her parents. And I want to almost have less. It's not impossible. It's not possible to have zero guilt as a parent, but I want to reduce any guilt that I might have about whether I did all I could to raise her well or not. So I wanted to be present, completely present, but I hit this wall, man. I was so tired, so exhausted. I was begging, I was waiting for her nap so that we could just kind of park outside. We actually drove around for like 15 minutes until she fell asleep during her nap time. And I immediately passed out for like 2 hours after that during her entire nap. And I was wondering, like, how come my wife's able to do it? How come she's able to do this all day, every day? Obviously, she's tired, but how come she has more stamina than me? And the reason I think, and she has, the reason I think that she's able to do it is because she encounters the challenge of being mentally and physically present with my daughter, and she's had to do it every single day. She's been doing it so often that she's built this iron will and this ability, this strength, mental and physical, to keep up with a toddler that's running around and going crazy all the time, right? She's built up this stamina. So the epiphany that I had was like, okay, gets back to the question about why do we never challenge the prescriptions from a doctor that tells us to do something painful in the name of healing. And this is the same thing with life, right? Same thing with challenges with life. Just like how you have to go through something painful to heal, you have to go through something painful in life to grow and to heal, right? There are these challenges on your way towards your goal. It's really easy to try to back off from your goal because these challenges present themselves, or even to go around it and avoid the goals, or avoid the challenge somehow. But now I'm starting to recognize is that when the challenges are presented to us, it's the medicine that we need to heal, to grow, to become the person that we need to become in order to deserve, or to be able to take on the goals, take on the bigger challenges of our goals, right? As you go around a challenge, or back off from a challenge because it's in the way of your goal, you're losing the opportunity to take the medicine that you need to grow into the person that take on the next challenge, which is only going to get bigger. So my plan is to stop looking for comfort, stop looking for ways to back off of challenges, and realize that there's I don't want to go. I don't go. I don't recommend, or I personally don't recommend myself to go all out and just be as uncomfortable as possible. But now recognize at least that the uncomfortable parts is where the growth happens. Is that the more uncomfortable I can get, the more I can grow, the faster I can accomplish my goal, the faster I can become the person that can accomplish a goal. So things like doing these Facebook lives that I never thought we would get on Facebook or Instagram and go live, but now I've done like over 100 of these now because I approached it because I knew it was going to be uncomfortable, and now it's molding me. It's making me, growing me into the person that I need to be. It's letting me take my medicine to become the person, to heal into the person that I need to become to reach my goals. Or putting together my course, right? And it's a very big daunting task. Put on a huge course on how to start a podcast from scratch, start a podcast for entrepreneurs. Like this is like these are big goals, and it's definitely a challenge that I'm going to sit in the uncomfortableness and absorb the growth, absorb the healing that comes from being surrounded by being uncomfortable. So the transformation for me was that I recognize that I can rise to the occasion. I can rise to the challenge. And that what actually holds me back is this fear that I cannot rise to the challenge. I'm afraid that I'm going to run up against a challenge and it's going to smash me into the ground and make me look myself in the mirror and see that I'm not capable. Well, I'm realizing now that I had never had that happen to me. Never had that happen to me where I have not been able to rise to the occasion. I think there's going to be definitely a point where that might be a true challenge, but I think we discount ourselves. We say no to ourselves way sooner than the actual circumstances saying no to us by not believing that we can rise to the occasion. So that's my belief now is that I can rise to the occasion, put myself in more uncomfortable situations, and recognize that in the uncomfortable is where the growth happens, is where the medicine that I need to take exists so that I can heal into the person I need to become, so that I can grow into the person that I need to become to achieve my goals. So hopefully it helps you out. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye.